These four indicators say the bull market is on. Question everything, trust nothing. Welcome to Debate Crypto. It's your boys, Keeper and Crusader, and we are here for another episode of Debate Crypto. Crusader, what's cracking lagging?
Go along, do it on.
Not much, man. Super excited. Had fun on the show yesterday. I know we only got a couple people in here in the chat, so we're gonna give it a second to fill up. Did we tell the Twitter family that we were live there, Crusader, or did we forget?
I'll tell them right now.
Let's let the Twitter world know that we're here. But for those of you that were not here yesterday, we played Flip or Hodl for the first time. We're going to play it again today because tomorrow we're going to spin the wheel for the first person to come on the show and try to win $1,000, up to $1,000. Your boy won yesterday. So let's see if I can do it 2 days in a row. I don't know. Guessing the odds on that are extremely, extremely low. But hey, winning on the first day was extremely low too. So is what it is. All right. So let's see here. Let me jump in the chat and say hello. The man, the myth, the legend is in here, and always first. Loves hearing his name. So let's give it to him. Shout out, round of applause. Green Day Prophet says, yo, let's get it. Bro, we do appreciate you, man. I literally know that you probably jump in purposely to get that first chat. We love the support, bro. So thank you very much for that. Also, Crypto Stevo and Kenton, part of the DCA fam in the house. It looks like a few more people are filtering in now. I hope everybody is having a great Wednesday, a great hump day. Let's check out the markets. I think they've been moving in a good direction. Well, they were pumping earlier, and I think they've kind of come back a little bit, but let's take a little peek. So the global crypto market cap is at, let me update this because sometimes it'll play games with me here, 1.34 trillion with a T dollars. That is down 1.59%. Bitcoin, 35,717. Pretty flat, but up about 3% on the week so far. So that's groovy. ETH is at $1,901. Creeping on that. What is it? 1930 Crusader that CVO keeps talking about? It's 1930, right?
Yeah, 1930.
Okay, 1930. That's the call out. So we'll see what happens with that. BNB just under $250 at $247. XRP sitting at the glorious 69 cents. Solana's at $43, down a couple percent, but hey, it can't continuously pump every day. Cardano up a little bit, up at 35 cents. Dogecoin about 7.5 cents, and Toncoin rounding out the top 10 at 6.5 cents. If we scroll down a little farther, Chainlink has been ripping. I told every single one of you, and have been telling you, utilitarian bull run. Well, guess what's been pumping? Chainlink. Chainlink is an oracle. It takes information from off-chain, puts it on-chain. That seems pretty useful.
Hold on, quick question. Utilitarian, right? Why is XRP pumping? That shit doesn't do nothing.
XRP is pumping because it's utilitarian, right? Cross-border payments. Try to keep up here.
Maybe in the matrix, but it ain't doing nothing in the real world.
Try and keep up, you smack talking fool. So Chainlink's up. Polygon Matic layer 2 absolutely smashing it, up almost 12%. Bro, I'm irritated with myself on Matic. I talked about Matic at maybe half of what it's at right now, 40 cents. Something like that, and said, man, I need to load up on some more Polygon. Well, guess what? I
picked some up. I picked some up at 53 cents.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I missed my mark there. Maybe we'll get another dump in between. And it's funny, as you're in crypto longer, you root for dumps because you know where it's going long term. You're like, come on, give me another good opportunity, baby. Let's go.
It's very possible that we see another pullback at some point.
Yeah.
But who knows? We might not see prices that low again.
Well, I mean, one of the articles we're going to read today suggests that maybe we're just moonshotting on up. OKB's up about 10%, almost 25% on the week. And let's see, number 29, which would be, well, shoot, dude, look, we're going to, on Trading Wars, which the last episode of season 1 is tomorrow, we're going to be able to move all the way down to, We're going to be able to move all the way down to number 31, Filecoin.
Yeah, we
That's
got a
over
few
2 billion.
market caps pumping up to
Yeah.
2 billion.
Yeah, so we were at 29 before was kind of the cutoff. Now we're at 31. So if you guys haven't signed up for Trading Wars, go ahead and sign up. Get your money in there. Somebody is about to win $1,000 tomorrow, or they're going to be announced. We got to get the information from behind the scenes.
Kronos is another interesting one, dude. Crow from Crypto.com. Crow. I don't know. I didn't pick any up, but I've been thinking about it. I mean, dude, it's possible, right? Exchange coins always do somewhat pretty well.
What did Crow do? Let me look at Crow. What did Crow do all time? I always like to just peek. What did it do?
Basically a buck.
Pumped. A little bit less than a buck, at least from here. Yeah, 10, 11x from here. Hopefully it's going to go well beyond that. But yeah, chat. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on in the markets. Just kind of like to give you guys an overview, kind of keep up on where things are, what we're looking at, all that good stuff. Let's dive into it. Do we want to start the game off first and introduce the game for those people that weren't here yesterday? I can see a couple names in the chat that I didn't see in yesterday. Do you want to introduce the game first, or do you want me to do an article first and then introduce the game?
Let the chat warm up a little bit more. Let a few more people filter in before we do that.
Cool. Let's talk Bitcoin. We got a couple Bitcoin articles. We'll kick it off with the Bitcoin, since it always leads the way. Bitcoin beyond BIP 300. What the future holds for DeFi on Bitcoin. For those of you who don't know, DeFi is decentralized finance. Does Bitcoin need any side chains for its future? The DeFi community nowadays is split between yes and no as an answer to this question after the resurgence of a 6-year-old proposal. Since the controversy around side chains involves advanced crypto language, let's cover the basics first and then take a deeper look into the pros and cons of the proposal, as well as any potential solutions. I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'm going to give you just little bits and pieces of it. All right. The Bitcoin Improvement Proposal 300, commonly known as Bitcoin Drive Chains, originally introduced in 2017, it basically proposes adding specifically designed side chains, right here, named drive chains on top of the Bitcoin blockchain. A Bitcoin drive chain would operate as a blockchain connected to the main Bitcoin network and use Bitcoin as the primary currency. Another point to consider is miner incentivization. This is obviously something near and dear to Crusader and I's heart, as we have the mining operation that is trying to get rocking and rolling down in Paraguay. Merged mining offers essentially free money that miners can earn by doing something they're already engaged in. This is not only benefits the miners, but also adds an extra layer of security and viability to the new chains that are merge mined with Bitcoin. One side sees the proposal as a revolutionary step forward, while the other side argues it could open the gateway to scams on the Bitcoin network while leading to more scrutiny from regulators. So let me ask you, Crusader, what do you think about doing side chains or drive chains on the Bitcoin network? I know you're basically a Bitcoin maxi. So how do you feel with your baby doll getting drive chains?
Yeah, I mean, I think they have some purpose. I think they can help, right? Having some side chains, the way I think on it is just kind of like building some extra lanes on the highway that can allow for a little bit more traffic to come through. I don't think I have a problem with that. I definitely think I have some problems with the ordinals and all the other trash that's trying to be built on Bitcoin. I don't know how I feel about DeFi on Bitcoin. I mean, I get it. That's where we're going with Web 5, which is what Jack Dorsey's trying to build, and he's working on it. And I guess there's going to eventually be DeFi. But to be honest, man, long story short, Bitcoin doesn't need to do all these other things, right? There can be DeFi in other sectors. There can be NFTs in other places and other blockchains, and different blockchains can just do different things. And Bitcoin can just be what it is, just digital gold. And I feel like sometimes opening so many avenues to be all about Bitcoin and Bitcoin doing everything else that all these other cryptos do already is kind of a waste of time. It's just reinventing the wheel over and over again. And sometimes I think it does more harm than good. But obviously, DeFi on Bitcoin, if done properly, would be great, right? There would be more incentive to stay on Bitcoin and not go to these other
networks,
shitcoin networks to like do a bunch of fugazi, because a lot of DeFi stuff sometimes is fugazi. We saw the APYs and the craziness.
Oh yeah,
and it's just a bunch of tokens that get created and inflate your gains to nothing. So it's like you're making all this token, but then all this token's worth nothing. So at the end of the week or month, you didn't really make any money. So
what was the one that we were getting like 89,000% APY?
well, it was like Wonderland or something. I
Yeah,
think it was
Time
that.
Wonderland.
Yeah.
Time Wonderland. Yeah, I remember that one. You know, I'm kind of split on it, like they're saying in the article, but I like the simplicity here. I pulled it up a second ago. I'm gonna pull it up again. Patriot Caveman says, "Bro, Bitcoin should just be Bitcoin," and
100%.
you know, it is the OG. It did introduce and pave the way for blockchain technology as we know it. But I also feel like don't fix what ain't broken. You know, Ethereum is a beautiful thing. When they came up with the idea for Ethereum, effectively almost like the internet of the blockchain, where things can be built on top of it and all the things that it's able to do, that's what it's there for. Bitcoin to me is there to be, like you said, something like a digital gold, a store of value, a long-term option versus the horrible, awful thing that is fiat currency that has crushed our society so hard. So why do we need to try to, you know, fix, like I said, what isn't broken? So that's kind of where I'm at with
a lot of people building a lot of fugazi on Bitcoin. Hopefully they just build it right.
And then the scam thing, that's always, I mean, the reality is it's 2023. I actually earlier today was pulling up just basically a program that we needed to add to our repertoire. And I realized after I did it, but I clicked on a sponsored link and I realized, oh, shoot, like that's a simple, easy thing.
Wallet
right?
drained.
Exactly right. And it seems like a crazy thing that Google would allow something like that to happen. But if you guys aren't careful, some of these sponsored links that look just like the website that you're going on to, right when I clicked it, I was like, ah, shoot, let me go back. Let me go on, you know what I mean? Not use a sponsored link to do what I was trying to do. It's simple stuff like that in 2023 where people have, you know, these routes and gateways and they will get into your stuff.
Oh yeah.
So you got to be careful. And on the Bitcoin network, I obviously don't want to see that because it's
that's why I don't use Chrome. I use Brave browser.
That's why you like
Shout
Brave.
out to Brave browser. They don't do that. They don't show any of the ad links.
Brave, there's no sponsored stuff because you're effectively using it to avoid ads. So it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to have sponsored ads on a non-ad based platform. Yeah, exactly. For sure. Smash the like if you haven't already, fam. We are at Wednesday, halfway through the week. Tomorrow is the last episode of season 1 for Trading Wars. We've got the lineup for season 2. We're going to do the draft on Friday. Super excited about that.
We're going to be announcing the winners on Friday as well. The calculations of the P&Ls and everything. Everything's going to be announced on Friday. We're also going to be announcing the winner from the audience on Friday as well. So whoever winning that $1,000, make sure to show up. And then we can obviously send you the money through the exchange. What else are we doing on Friday? Draft. Winners from the teams, winners for the audience.
Winner for the audience. It's gonna be a good show. I mean, people are winning.
Winning. Tomorrow we're also doing Thursday. We're also doing the wheel. So everyone that sends in a super chat for the flip or hodl game is gonna be their name's gonna be on the wheel. We're gonna spin it and we're gonna select who's gonna be the first contestant to come onto the show to win $1,000, to try to win $1,000.
Yeah, so let me just go ahead. Let's dive into that. If you weren't here yesterday, we introduced the game. We haven't introduced the one thing that we just still can't introduce to you guys, but this is the basics of the game we're about to play. It is our version of Deal or No Deal. We're calling it Flip or Hodl. It is the same exact idea as what they do in Deal or No Deal. And we're going to have people. So chat, if you were here yesterday, obviously you can do it again to add your name more to the wheel. If not, if you weren't here, if you send a super chat, every $1 of a super chat that you send gets your name on the wheel one time. And we're going to spin that wheel tomorrow. And then the person that gets drawn on the wheel is going to come on when we have the first actual real deal episode of the game. You guys are going to come on the show on camera. We want to see this happen, right? You're going to come on camera and have an opportunity to win up to $1,000. So we're going to play it again right now. Just a reminder, every $1 that you send in for super chat, get your name on the wheel at least once. Somebody's coming on with the opportunity to win $1,000. I know a lot of people were here yesterday, but for the people that weren't.
With that being said, somebody in the chat drop a number so we can pick a case. That way, let us know what case we should be picking and holding on to so we can start rocking and rolling this game. So drop a number 1 through 24.
First number we see in the chat is the box we are taking for right now. So we're going to have the chat pick the whole kit and caboodle here. Let's make it happen. Chat, Drop a number right now. 6. Crypto Stevo first says number 6. Okay, so
Number
6 is
6.
our box. So that's the box that we're going to hold for the entirety of the game. We'll play the game all the way through like we did yesterday. I ended up winning yesterday, but we'll play the game as in its entirety through. Well, you know what? Maybe. I don't know. If I get a really good offer today, maybe I'll stop. I like to play it all the way through, but maybe I'll stop. So, Steve-O, thank you for that. Okay. Now we've got our box. We need 5 more, right?
All right. Now we got to pick 5. Yeah.
So Caffeinated Crypto said 7.
7. Okay.
Box number 7.
Ooh,
1
penny. That was
Woo!
great.
Damn. Hell yeah.
That's a great
Matthew
pick.
Barnes says 23. Come on.
Oh man.
Oh, we went with
that was rough. Went from the lowest to the
highest, back to back.
Woo.
Matthew Barnes, scold. Shame on you, young man. All right, Crypto Gamer says 14.
14. All right,
55.
That's not
terrible.
That's not bad.
All right, and then cheap 12? Like your mom. Cheap like your mom. Crypto. What a name. All right, 12.
12 held $12. Nice.
Held 12. Number 12 with $12. What do we need? One more box.
One more box.
We need one more box. Chat. Toss out a box to us. Chat. 13.
13.
Yeah, Matthew Barnes, you're in trouble, brother. All right, so the bank's offering me
a good one.
91 bucks. Now, obviously, you know, we're way too early in the game to just say, hey, I'll take my 91 bucks and go. I'd have to be in a pretty bad spot. So I'm going to go ahead and flip.
All right.
So if you've never seen Deal or No Deal, guys, we basically go through, you do 5 boxes, 5 boxes, 5 boxes. Then I think it's 3, and then the final 2 or whatever.
Well, in our version, that's how it is. In the real game.
In the real game, it's set up a little bit different. Okay. But yeah, we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. Let's talk about Bitcoin again, and then we'll get back to the game. So we talked about the Bitcoin BIP 300 proposal. Let's talk about this. Bitcoin inscription number 76 sells for $60K in the latest sub 100 ordinal sale. All right. So Bitcoin Inc., through its ordinals focused division, Rare BTC, has brokered the sale of inscription number 76 for 1.7 Bitcoin, which is equivalent to about $61,000 at the time of the sale. The sale is indicative of the active interest and perceived value in the ordinal space, with Rare Bitcoin posting itself as a key player in the market for these distinctive Bitcoin-based digital artifacts and unique Satoshis. The Bitcoin ecosystem saw ordinals generate a craze earlier this year, which we talked a little bit about yesterday, between May and June, with trading volume nearing that seen on Ethereum NFTs and leading a spike in Bitcoin fees. After a somewhat dull summer, ordinals activity is back and already nearing the highs in May. Notably, yesterday, public ordinals trading volume in the preceding 24 hours surpassed Ethereum's NFTs for the first time. Crusader, let me ask you, with the ordinals, we know kind of your thought process. We know that, and we talked about it yesterday, how it congests the network. It has caused problems in that manner. It basically raised up fees, whatnot. Do you think that these ordinals and basically the inscription has the same intrinsic value as NFTs? Because I don't, but let me hear what you think.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. It's the whole reinventing the wheel, right? It's like, oh, it's NFTs, but like on Bitcoin's network, and it's like, okay, we've already seen NFTs. I understand the technology is different versus the actual NFTs. It works differently, but dude, it's just one of those things where there's nothing actually being built on the Bitcoin network that's actually any big community. Nothing. It's just a big cash grab. Everyone's trying to be right the top 100. They have millions of inscriptions or whatever they call them now, but everyone's trying to get yours sub 100, sub 1,000, sub 1 million, sub whatever. Yeah. That's the true value. So it's all a cash grab in my perspective. I understand that there might be some value, some collective value in having an inscription with a low inscription number, but you're really just picking something up and hoping that this fad doesn't go away in the next couple of years and people are still talking about inscriptions, which they might. But dude, $60,000 on that bet, I wouldn't bet $60,000. Right? You could literally buy 2 Bitcoin,
right? 1.7
Bitcoin.
Yeah. So here's the deal, right? This is the
what's more valuable, 1.7 Bitcoin or I have a sub 100 Satoshi inscription?
I have an answer for you. It's all about the eye of the beholder. It's like art, right?
No,
it is
dumb or it's right.
But I think
No.
no, but hold on. It is like it's debate crypto, so let's talk about it, right? So art, I can see a piece of art on somebody's wall and say, good God, that is trash. I would never pay for that. And it could be some rare piece of art that has all of this value, but the value only came from the person being willing to pay for it. So in this instance, it's the same exact idea. It's the idea that somebody thinks and other people agree
that person's
that
a
it
sucker
can command. I don't disagree.
scammed.
I don't disagree, right? I don't disagree with what you're saying. I'm just reiterating the fact that like this is just like art where some people see it and they say, oh my gosh, this is so valuable. I for whatever reason, boom bam slam. It's kind of, it's just a collectible, dude. That's what it is.
Art is just a way to launder money.
That's
all that is.
Okay, you're not going to get an argument from me, right?
It's all Fugazi. It's all Fugazi. Ain't no way that collecting that Satoshi inscription or whatever is gonna ever be more valuable
than 1.7 Bitcoin.
Than holding 1.7 Bitcoin.
I don't know.
Those people are gonna be the next pizza Bitcoin guy.
What happens?
Pizza Bitcoin guy.
What happens if the ordinals just kaput and then you have a sub 100 ordinal and they are just like a thing?
What do you mean kaput?
Like they made the change. They made the change on the network to be able to do the ordinals, right? Let's say they do an improvement proposal that takes them away, and now they are like if
they're gone,
the OG. They're like, but what I'm saying is like you
got they only keep like the first 1,000 or
whatever, right? Now you've got that OG, like the crypto cats or the crypto kitties or whatever the heck they were called, or you know the original Bored Ape, the #1 Bored Ape or whatever. Again, it's silly, but people pay dumb stuff. People pay dumb money for dumb stuff because people are dumb.
People
we agree on that.
100%.
People are dumb
because dude, there's no way I would take 1.7 Bitcoin any day of the week. Forget what year it is. It doesn't matter over that inscription. That inscription is going to mean nothing. And you're going to hope that first, a marketplace lets you sell it. Second, that somebody's actually ever willing to buy it and that someone's actually willing to pay more than what you paid for in the initial amount, versus you don't have to worry about any of that for Bitcoin. You know, it's Bitcoin at this point is almost a guarantee, double, triple, 4, 5, 10x, whatever it is, depending on how long you're going to be holding it. It's almost guaranteed at this point with the ETF, with everything that's been happening, with Jack Dorsey building Web 5 on it, whatever.
Hey, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying an ordinal. I'm not buying it inscribed nothing.
Yeah,
so
that shit. No,
I'll take my
$1,000. I can tell you that. No,
I'll take my 1.7 Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
Smash the likes, chat, if you haven't already. If you're just jumping in, we're about to jump back into Flip or Hodl. If you drop a super chat today, every dollar that you put, we had a bunch of people do it yesterday, will be on the wheel for tomorrow during our last episode of Trading Wars, last episode of season 1 of Trading Wars. So if you do drop a super chat today, like I said, every dollar will put you on the wheel. Somebody's going to get a chance to come on live onto our show and play this game for up to $1,000. Unless Matthew Barnes is in the chat giving you numbers. In that case, you might not have much of a chance to get I'm just busting your balls, bro. I'm just busting you. You already stole my 1,000, Matthew. All right.
Chat. 5 more cases.
Let's get
5 more numbers.
Yeah, we need 5 numbers, chat. 5 numbers. While they are we hold on a second, we hurt Matthew's feelings. We need to take a quick moment of silence for Matthew and his cute dog, Matthew and Toto, because his dog looks like Toto. We apologize, but we're the ones with the microphone, so I get to bust your balls and you can't really do too much about it. No, we appreciate you for being here always, brother. All right, Justin Eubanks says 9er. Come on, be a low number. $50. Okay, I can handle that. Number 2, Green Day Profits.
Number two. 15
$15.
Let's go.
All right, we can do that.
Right. Okay. Low numbers, baby. Okay. Let's keep it low.
Let's see here. What else we got, chat? What else we got? We need 3 more numbers from the chat. Let's see here. I mean, if they don't do it quick enough, I'm gonna start picking the boxes here. I'm just throwing it out.
See what we got here, dude. Let's analyze this.
Okay, so
we don't want to lose this 750, bro. This is the highest number we got right now.
No, we don't. We don't want to lose it, and I think that we're just guessing like any other time we would be. So let's go with number 24.
Oh,
come on!
I don't feel good about it. $75. Okay,
Not terrible.
okay.
Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible.
Green Day profit says 15. 15. $40. All right, let's go.
Yeah, but dude, we still got so much on the left-hand side. So much on the left-hand side.
We got that 50
All
cents.
right, we need one more. Number 24. Well, they said
we
I
already
already did
24.
number 6. No, you can't do number 6. You can't do number 6.
Six
That's
is
our case.
Yeah, that's our
the
case. That's why it's in gold.
That's the gold. That's the $750 case. Maybe if I keep it. I don't freaking know. One more. Come on,
zoom
fam.
in here.
Yeah, you can zoom in now since we lost 1,000. We don't
Yeah.
have to be able to see it anymore. I don't want to look at it. One more case,
one
chat.
More case.
French Toaster said, "Hola, friends," which candle looks like the number 1. So let's go number 1.
Number 1. Oh, okay. It was a low number.
It was a low number. Okay.
We're up to 115. We went
Dude,
from
I still got
$91
one. Yeah.
to 115.
I got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 750. I'm not taking the 115. Flipping that. Flip it.
Number 1 was $5. That was a good low number.
You know, the next articles are talking about whales. This is something we aspire to be. We want you guys to come on the show and become whales, starting off with that $1,000 that somebody hopefully wins here soon. All right, cool. Let's talk about the whales in the space. Let's do this one. We got 2 whale articles. Whale withdraws ETH worth $15.9 million from Binance amid price rally. Following its gradual ascent towards the $1,900 price range, Ether has drawn the interest of several investors, with whale activities picking up considerably. The blockchain analytics platform Look On Chain today shared an ETH whale with the wallet's address, whatever, has withdrawn 8,398 ETH worth $15.9 million from Binance. Okay. The whale, who's been on an ETH buying spree, made the transactions in the early hours of Tuesday. According to Look On Chain, the whale made a total profit of $5.5 million, while the unrealized profit for their ongoing trade is $1.04 million. Okay, Crusader, here, let me ask you on this. I think this is really simple, right? When we see these whale activities, when it's whales continuing to stack, right? That's a really bullish sign. But in the same breath, you can't look at a whale selling $15.9 million for a $5-point-something million profit as a bearish activity on chain. It is somebody saying, hey, I just made $5 million on an investment. I'm going to turn that back in. You don't know what they're doing in the background. You can't look at that and just say, oh, if they sold, that means the market's going down. And that's what they try to sell you sometimes.
That's how they get you with the fear and greed index, right? When a whale buys a lot or when a whale sells a lot, they're either pushing some greed or pushing some fear. And, they're just like everybody else. They're trying to make money and they're trying to take profits. So, they buy in when they think it's a good buying opportunity. They accumulate a ton of it. And you're like, oh, man, it's extremely bullish. Mm-hmm. And when it gets high and the prices pump, then they take profits and they sell, right? And then they're like, oh, this is bearish. They don't believe in Ethereum anymore. No, they still believe in Ethereum. And I'm sure they'll buy more again at some point later in the market. But they're just taking profits, dude. So I think it's healthy to see things like this happen. But just a reminder to the audience, you take it with a grain of salt. Doesn't mean that they're, unless there's like a massive exodus of the network and you're seeing all the whales dumping and they're jumping onto a different asset or something, and there's some type of on-chain metrics showing that, then should be some concern.
Yeah.
But just the fact that they sold $15 million or whatever it is and took $5 million in profit, like it's just like anybody else. They're taking their profits and replacing it into the market at some point.
It's an opportunity for them to pull some liquidity, whether they need it for a business venture. The reality is a lot of people still are converting back to fiat in some way, shape, or form, maybe because they have to. You just don't know what's going on in the background. But all I want to reiterate is just that a single whale making a transaction like that is not a negative thing for the markets. It just means somebody needed to take profits. It's really that simple. Smash the likes, chat, if you haven't already. We got 45 people in here. We've been playing Flipper Hodl. Listen, just as a reminder, we played this game yesterday. Your boy Keeper took home the 1K. Will probably never happen again. But we did it as a demo. Moving forward, obviously, there's one piece that I keep telling you guys we haven't given to you yet, but this is just a demo of it. If you guys throw a super chat, every single dollar that you put in, we'll put your name on the wheel tomorrow during our last episode of Trading Wars. Every single dollar. We had a number of people. Let me pull this up real quick. Let me see how many people we have on the wheel because it's from yesterday. So we have 1, 2. Hold on a second. Let me scroll down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 people on the wheel from yesterday, and
let's go.
And with a number of opportunities, each of them. A couple of them are going to be on the wheel 20 times. So they're definitely got a good chance of coming on the show and having the opportunity to do what I'm doing right now, which is play the game and win the money and be live. It's going to be a freaking fun time. I'm looking forward to just giving away some money. All right, cool. Chat, hit us with some numbers. So Caffeinated Crypto said 2, but we already used that.
Yeah,
Caffeinated Crypto then said 4. So we need 5 more numbers. Number 4.
Oh, 300. Oh,
we're taking a hit.
Right
Caffeinated
chest,
Crypto.
Man.
Let me hit my caffeine hit here.
Right in the chest. Oh, we need better numbers than that.
In honor of you, Caffeinated Crypto. So he said 89, but let's go with 8 since
8. 200. Oh, sweet.
Listen,
baby Jesus.
Yesterday was great. Today ain't looking so hot.
Ain't looking so good today.
Chat, we need 3 more numbers, chat. Well, this has been a bloodbath so far, okay? It's not looking good for the home team. Help me out here, chat, okay?
Come on, yesterday, we need 3 more numbers.
Perfection. Today, not so pretty. We need 3 more numbers in the chat. Green Day Prophet said 10.
10. Okay, we got 10 available. 20 bucks. Let's go, baby.
I can deal with that.
Let's go.
That's actually Crusader's motto when he's out and about is, hey, it doesn't matter. 20's a 20, but that's a whole different story. Clay the Great said 20 as well. Popular
20,
number.
right.
Justin Eubanks says 21. Oh, 20. I'm sorry. 20.
2,500, dude.
No. Good Lord. The banker's gonna laugh at us when they put this next offer in.
Oof.
All right. 21.
10 bucks. Okay, 21 was 20 bucks. $102.
So we
went from 115 down to 102.
91 to 115 down to 102. Crypto Gambler jumping in on the action again today. $10 super chat says don't pick 3 again. And yesterday, hold on, not picking 3 yesterday at the end was what saved us. So shout out to you, Crypto Gambler. I kept my box yesterday because you paid us to not pick 3. So I said, okay, I'm going to trust it. And we won the $1,000. So let me add Crypto Gambler right quick. I'm going to flip that, by the way, just because I don't need the 102. I need the 750.
Let's get it, baby. 750, baby. That's the goal.
That was Crypto Gambler. He was on yesterday. Crypto Gambler's trying to get on the show big time, baby. He's got 30 spots on the wheel tomorrow. Okay. So I just want to throw out
still anybody's chance. Anyone. It only takes one. You only need to be on there one time to win.
That's right. All right, moving on. Let's talk another quick article here about the whale activity that's going on. This one hurts, okay? The ICO whale who bought 250,000 Ethereum, okay? 250,000 Ethereum at 30 cents forgot his password. Great reward offer.
I would throw my passport away just so I can get that back.
Oh, my God. Dude. Okay, Connor Grogan, who shared the wallet containing 250,000 ETH in February and without any transactions in the last 9 years, said in his new post that the owner of his address is Rain Lomas, founder of Estonia-based LHV Bank. Noting Coinbase director Rain Lomas' statement during a recent interview, "It's no secret I have a wallet containing 250,000 Ethereum units. Anyone can calculate its value for themselves," he said. It was stated that Rain Lomas participated in the ETH ICO in 2014 and purchased ETH in question. Dude, for 75 grand, and the current value, right? Well, the current value is $450 million freaking dollars. Crusader. I'm not reading any more of this article.
Where did he put that thing,
hold on,
bro?
I'm going to throw up. Okay.
Where did he put the ETH? This is what happens when you don't use cold storage, bro.
Bro, can we talk about this for a second? What does your life look like? Okay. In a place where you spend so he was in a position to spend 75 grand. Most people that put 75 grand into an ICO in crypto probably are doing okay.
Pretty well for themselves, let me tell you.
Right, because it's a risky play, and 75 grand is not a small amount of money.
A whole year's salary for an average person.
Right, exactly. And so, okay. But that being said, 400, listen, ETH is only at 19, right? Versus where it's headed.
Only.
At $1,900. Could you imagine the pain and just absolute? There's a company out there. There's a company out there that for 40%, we met them at the Bitcoin conference in Miami.
Oh, you're talking about the people that will find your will extract your funds from like that oblivion when you send it to an exchange to the wrong address.
No. I'm talking about the company. Maybe you weren't with me, but there was a company. I thought you were with me. It might have been one of the events you weren't at. But there is a company that basically takes, depending on the size of the the amount that was in the wallet, that if you lose your private keys, they have the ability. It takes them. It is massively, massively difficult, a huge undertaking. But I think you have to have at least a couple of the words. I don't remember the specifics, but if you have, I think, a piece part of it, they're able to figure out the rest, but they take like 40%. But guess what? Nothing versus $200 million, right? I mean, at 40%, right? Sounds like a fantastic idea to me. You know what I mean?
I remember the guys that we met that basically help you if you send a large amount of money to a wallet address, but you say you're trying to send Bitcoin, and you send Bitcoin to an Ethereum address, and then it gets stuck in oblivion, right? And it's lost forever. There's a company that helps you be able to recover that, and they also charge you like a huge percentage because without them, you would literally get nothing back.
Yeah, get nothing back at all. Shout out to Matthew Barnes. We're gonna go ahead and give him 6 spots on. He did $5.89, but in honor of you, Crusader,
he's talking about XRP. Bring that down to 5.
We got to round down for him now since he's talking XRP.
Don't worry, Matthew. Getting 5.
Matthew, I got your back, bro. XRP
I'm gonna refund you that $5.89.
Just gonna refund it. He's like, my name's not on the wheel, and you're like, yeah, I sent you $10 back. Actually, just save your money. We don't need that. No, thank you, Matthew. We've got your name on the wheel for 6 times tomorrow. Make sure that you guys are all here. Yeah, dude. I just want to end by saying I can't even imagine
it's terrible
feeling that comes behind knowing that you have $450 million sitting there. Even if you give away 40% of it, you get 180 grand, or I mean $180 million back if you can get somebody to find it.
Goes to show you that any rich person can be a dumbass. No matter how rich you are, doesn't mean you're intelligent. Just hold on. You can be a rich dumbass.
You know what? I don't think that they I'm just guessing, but I didn't read I didn't go into the very bottom of it. There's got to be some sort of an explanation, dude. House fire.
Dude, sometimes you just forget. I mean, the ICO was a long time ago, right?
Yeah. At 30 no transactions in 9 years. You're right.
Yeah. So it was like he just put it in a wallet and then just kind of forgot about it. And like maybe it'll become something. Moved around a couple of times around his big mansion, and was like, "Where did I put that thing again? What was? Oh, snap! It's gone."
Where did I put that $450 million? Look at Clay the Great here. He said, I live in Newport Beach. A lot of rich dumbasses. Oh, fantastic. Smash the like, chat, if you haven't already. We are playing Flip or Hodl. Let's get back over to it. Every dollar you put on a super chat gets your name on the wheel for tomorrow. You will be able to come on the show live if your name gets pulled on the wheel, and we're going to be playing this game regularly for the audience because we want to start giving away some money. All right, cool. Chat.
Now we're down to 3.
Are we down to 3?
I think so.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it not 5 and then 3?
I think there's 2 rounds of 3.
2 rounds of 3 and then a final.
Yeah, and then a final
push.
Okay.
All right, chat. We need some numbers here. Come on. Do not get rid of this 750. Please, chat. Man. Please. Don't get rid of this 750.
I think our number 6 is the 750, bro.
Oh, I mean, dude, what would the chances be of that, right? Yesterday, got the 1,000 in our case. If we had the 750 day, was work our way down. Clay the Great says 11.
11. Oh, come on. Don't let it be the 750, baby. Yes. Let's go. Let's
go. Green Day Prophet says 16.
16.
Come on, baby.
Oh, baby, let's go.
Now we're talking, baby. One more case. Right. Clay, great pick. Green Day Prophets, great pick. Come on. We need one more great pick. Well, give me that $3 pick. Who's got the $3 pick? What number is the $3 pick?
Is it 3?
You're not allowed to pick 3. You're not allowed to pick 3. That's the rules. Oh, MG Crypto said 3. Now, MG Crypto, you have been trumped by a super chat. I apologize. That says,
here's the super chat.
don't pick
Says,
3.
don't pick 3.
All right. So, well, Green
Says
Day
4.
Profits is
We already picked
no.
4.
Crypto Gambler just said 22.
22.
Oh boy.
Okay, 22
$25.
is 25. $25. That was a good pick. Good pick.
Okay, let's talk about this. If you're in this situation right now, Crusader, right? We're obviously just playing this for a demo and want to be able to do it. Do you take this offer?
For real?
Do you take this offer? Look what's left. 60, 100, 400, and 750, and then there's $3.35. So the worst you could take home right now,
it's
well, would be $3. The gas fee, the gas fee when we send it is going to be it's going to be more than the winnings. Okay.
I would still stay in the game. There's a lot more on the red side than there is on the blue side. So I think there's still a good chance of taking more than $150, possibly.
Well,
earlier in the game.
No, hold on. You've got 2, 4, you've got 6, and you've got a 33% chance of taking home more than $150. Yeah.
I think it's a good chance.
Okay, so you flip it. Okay.
I would flip it. Yeah, I would flip
it. All right, let's flip it.
If we had a few more in the blues, I would definitely probably take that offer.
All right, cool. Let's keep it rocking. Let's talk about the ETF, and then we'll finish it off with the 4 signals that indicate the start of the bull run, because that's what you guys are all here for. Well, you guys are probably all here to check out the game at this point, but we'll talk some news too. Okay, smash the like. Make sure that you have the bell notification on. Bloomberg analyst updated ETF forecast. New date given for spot Bitcoin ETF approval. While optimism that the SEC will approve the spot Bitcoin ETF continues, new statements came from Bloomberg Intelligence ETF research analyst James Seifert. Speaking on the YouTube channel Paul Barron Network, James Seifert predicted that the SEC could decide on the spot Bitcoin ETFs waiting for approval between November 8th, which is today, and November 21st. He also said that he has a 90% chance of approving a number of spot ETF applications pending decision before the deadlines. Basically, he reiterates later that there's a 75% chance that the SEC will approve a spot Bitcoin ETF by the end of 2023. And he also says that instead of approving a single application to avoid giving first approval advantage, they're going to do it in bulk. Crusader, you have been a big
It's
proponent.
almost like they watched the channel and they're listening to what I'm saying. I'm telling you, dude.
The analysts are like, go to Debate Crypto. These guys have got it together. Go listen to Crusader. Don't listen to Keeper.
See, this is what they're doing. They're like, yo, this guy knows what's going on, but nobody knows him. So let's just make it seem like we know what he's talking about and just write in our own words, and we're the professionals.
So does it change anything for you if they if
they launch in November?
No. Does it change anything for you? Well, I think timing does matter, but take that away. Does it change anything for you whether they just said, hey, BlackRock Grayscale, you're good to go? Or, hey, BlackRock Grayscale, Van Eck, like basically State Street, just open up the freaking floodgates?
I think it makes a difference. I think it does. If they just let BlackRock and Grayscale, it'd be great. Price will skyrocket, whatever, right? But I think opening the floodgates completely is like, hey, they're all approved. Everyone's ready to rock and roll. Definitely sends a message when it comes to regulations that, hey, there's a lot of word about Ethereum ETFs and this and different conversations like that happening, and just regulations becoming very friendly for crypto, and that incentivizes these big companies. And there might be other companies sitting on the sidelines that will see that and say, hey, there's the green light. Now we're going to step in. Now we're going to do X, Y, and Z, because they're just waiting for somebody else to lay out the blueprint, make the fight happen. And once they get the approvals, they're like, all right, I'm going in. I think it'll be a massive message to the entire world, opening the floodgate to all the ETFs, having dozens of trillions of dollars. Just say, you guys can play with all the Bitcoin you want right now. And there's only like a very small amount of Bitcoin left. I think there's like 2-3 million Bitcoin left on exchanges.
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot.
No,
not millions of dollars, like millions of tokens. So there's not a lot left, and I believe to mine, there's only like there's only like 1 million left to be mined. There's only 2 or 3 million left in the entire circulating supply. So when these ETFs get approved and these BlackRocks and Grayscales and whatever start buying this thing up, because that's the thing about the spot ETF. It's the buying it up. that they have to physically hold it, it is going to be a game changer.
I'm
forever.
looking right now to see how many are on exchanges, like their balance of Bitcoin. And
I
let me
saw
just
something
let me run
recently.
through a couple of them,
Yeah,
right?
go ahead.
So Binance, let me actually share my screen. This will be a cool little thing to show here real quick. Hold on. Because I think it's interesting because it's not as much as you would think, right? Like these numbers, you're probably
A
close on
very
what
small
you're saying,
handful,
right?
a
Let me zoom
million.
in on these. So Binance, 534,000. Coinbase Pro, 444. So we're at 800. We're at
Is
878,000.
that their Bitcoin balance or just their total balance?
That's their Bitcoin balance.
That's their Bitcoin balance.
Well, I mean, that's what it says, and then it shows
Okay,
their,
yeah.
you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Okay, so that's their Bitcoin balance. So we're at like basically call it, a million Bitcoin effectively right here. I'm just rounding 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.65, 1.66. All of a sudden,
Yeah, those
yeah,
numbers are getting
these
small
numbers
real
get
quick.
small, right? And dude, 1.828 million Bitcoin balance right now on these exchanges. So
Oh,
less than 2 million. It's almost like you like pay attention to Bitcoin.
it's almost like I pay attention to the crypto markets and I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. We've been BSing this whole time since the channel opened, and I mean we've been getting lucky, bro. It's crazy. We just jump on. What can we
So
what can
how
we tell
wild
people
is
today?
that, dude? 1.8 million Bitcoins on the circulating supply right now on exchanges, and we're at the verge of massive approval.
I just think it'll be interesting to see.
It's gonna
Do
be a Merry Christmas, bro,
well,
if they do it before Christmas time.
what I'm interested to see is and I don't know how this will work, right? So I have one of my portfolios is not self-managed, right? I have one that's just something that I'm not
Poor
self-managing, which
unfortunate soul.
probably, looking at the returns on it, I probably should have just been managing it myself because I'm outperforming everything they're doing. However, right, just doing the old school
You're the
thing
professionals.
as well, doing the old school thing. Okay. And I'm wondering, do I get a phone call that says, "Hey, do you, or because my risk tolerance says I'm medium high because of my age or whatever however you have it set up," because that's usually one of the questions
Yeah.
that they'll
You
throw
definitely
at
gotta
you.
be medium high to give custody of your crypto
Agreed, but
to
I'm
others for risk.
wondering, do you get the opportunity? Do they start calling people that aren't
They
that?
probably will.
And are they going to call the people that already are that, or are they just going to
I think they're
reallocate?
gonna call everybody. I think they're gonna call everybody, whether you're low risk or not. They're gonna tell you, "Hey, bro, this is the thing to buy." Because imagine, think about it. Might be high risk in our eyes, but think about somebody that's low risk in the stock market, and you find out that your manager or whatever didn't tell you about this thing that's been the greatest performing asset in
Of
the
all
last
time.
12 years.
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, that is the greatest performing asset. I told you I was low risk. I'm a long term player. How do I not qualify for that? How did you
That's a
not
good
tell me
point.
about this thing?
That's a good point. That's a really good point. And so I think it'll be interesting. The phone's ringing off the hook. People are
Yeah,
effectively
everybody.
the
They're gonna
Bitcoin
call everybody.
hustlers. You know what I'm saying? It'll be like Wolf of Wall Street, and
For
they'll be like
sure.
selling them on the phone, and then they'll hang up and they'll, woo, we got another Bitcoin.
$5 million.
This dude just bought 50 Bitcoin, baby. Let's go.
Dude, I think it is exactly going to be like that. That's exactly what it's going to be like. They're going to relive the good old stock days with the Bitcoin.
Through
And,
Bitcoin. They're
and
going to
the
be
commissions are probably going to
effectively.
be wild.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're probably right, bro. Because most of the fund managers are at least taking a percent. Some of them will take 1.5%. And when some of these numbers get
They're
a little
crazy.
wild, it could get
Dude,
wild for sure.
we're going to
Smash the
run out
like
of
if you haven't
Bitcoin.
already, fam. We have been having fun today. We're playing Flip or Hodl. Again, if you do throw a super chat, every dollar put you on the wheel tomorrow. We're going to spin that wheel. We've got a number of people on there already. And somebody's going to get the chance to come on the show live and win some money. So we need 3 more cases.
3 more, baby. Let's go. 3 more.
3 more cases. David, I'm waiting for you. I'm calling you out, brother. I need a number from you, David. One of these 3 numbers needs to be from David Brumble. I never Brumbelow. There we go. David Brumbelow, always
Come on.
longtime follower, longtime subscriber to the show. Make sure I need a number, bro. And I need it from other people too. Matthew, we love you. and you gave a super chat, and you'll be on the wheel tomorrow. But today,
I'm excited to find out who's going to win the wheel tomorrow. Dude.
Sit out the rest of the day today, Matthew, because you took our 1,000 right off the rip. All right, Crypto Gamer says 18.
60 bucks. Okay. It's not $3 and it's not 35.
Okay.
But it's not 750. So we're still
come on, baby. We need two more boxes.
2 more.
I'm out. But be here tomorrow to find out on the wheel 6 times.
I'm excited to find out, man. I'm excited who's going to be our first guest on.
I'm excited to meet the people too that we see in the chat so often, like to have come on, see them, talk to them, whatever, and then give them some money, right? All right.
Beth dubbed.
BF'd up. No. It's
BF'd up.
Definitely BF'd up. But I'll go with BF'd up if you really want to do it that way.
17. 400. Oh my God. That was a hit in the gut for sure.
Okay. We got 35, 100, and 750.
There's no way 19 can be 750, right? 20 was 500.
I don't know. 1,000 was right below that. Oh boy. I told David. I told David I needed a number. He gave it to us. 19.
19. Oh,
hit it.
Oh, come on. Let it be the $3. Oh man, it was a 750. It was the 750.
David, you crushed my
our offer's $31.
$31. So at this point, right? Okay, so you can't take that, right? Because you got 35 and 100. You're not going to take that. You've got better odds, right? All right, now we pick one case,
more,
right? Yeah. One more case. All right, chat. David and Matthew,
5 or 3. Well, we were told not to pick 3, so we have to pick 5.
Oh, you're right. All right,
we got to pick 5. 5 was the $3. So now we're either holding the $100.
Well, hold on. We've got it.
Or we got to change it.
Same thing as yesterday, right? He paid us not to pick number 3. So we've got to keep our original. Is it at least $100? Let's find out.
Oh man.
Come on, baby. At least 100. At least 100. Come on.
Let me know in the chat. Drop it in the chat right now if you think our case number 6 is the $100. Drop a 1 if you think it is. Drop a 2 if you don't think it is. Come on, let's see what the chat's got to say. Come on, give us some good luck here, chat.
We need some luck here, chat. This is the difference between a cheeseburger and 3 cheeseburgers. Effectively,
a cheeseburger or a steak dinner.
That's right. $35 at Wendy's, or are we going to go to Roadhouse and have a steak? All right. David said 1. We got 2. Green Day Prophet said keep it. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. We're definitely going to keep it.
We're keeping it. Here we go. The $100, baby. Let's go. We're eating steak dinner tonight.
Listen, 2 days in a row, I will say this. Statistically, the answer, we talked about this yesterday, you have a 66% better chance to flip that for a better outcome. And they talked about that in the movie 21. We talked about it yesterday, right? But we kept it twice, and it worked out yesterday for the big win, right? And at least we got $100. I mean,
hey, Matthew Barnes said, I'll send you Roadhouse coupons. Thank you. We're going to need it.
Matthew's like, I actually work there. I will send you some coupons. Fantastic. Thank you very much. All right.
Dude, $100 is $100.
Yeah, for sure.
Think about it. Anybody that sent in a super chat, even if they sent in $10, they 10x their money right there with $100.
That's right.
With a terrible game. This is like one of the lower outcomes that you would want.
Yeah, for sure. No, that was definitely fun. All right, chat. Let's go with the moment you've all been waiting for after, obviously, the game. Let's talk about the 4 things, the top 4 signals that indicate the start of a Bitcoin bull run. There's the bull. Remember the bull in Miami had no balls? Remember that?
Yeah, really disappointed me.
We were really disappointed. No low-hanging balls. It has been almost 2 years since Bitcoin reached its current all-time high. Experts point to 4 factors suggesting a new Bitcoin bull market has started. Let's look at them in a little more detail. Now, I'm not going to read all of these in detail, but let's talk about it. Situation on a Bitcoin chart. Obviously, Bitcoin moves, the price moves in cycles, right? Each cycle, we have a bull market, and then we collapse into a bear market. So, the situation on the Bitcoin chart. Crusader, I'll start here. Do you feel like we are in a situation or in a space right now where we've been through the bear market statistically? We're situated effectively on the chart somewhere around where we should be going to the upside, whether we have another dump or not, whatever. Are we close to that?
Yes.
Okay.
We
Yes.
always
So
have a
boom.
little bit of a run up kind of thing for the happening. Then
Yep.
we might have a pullback, but then we start having run ups again.
Yep.
Dude, we've been in the longest bear market historically, like 700 something days, 700 plus days.
Yeah. It's felt like it too. So that's the first one. Second, who is accumulating? We were talking about this a little bit earlier, right? We were talking about whales, right? We were talking about how whales accumulating, right, is a really good thing to see. Well, whales are large. Well, so they consider a whale in Bitcoin is over 1,000 Bitcoin in their wallet, which is just a freaking ton.
What a great problem to have.
So data from Glassnode shows that whales are still actively accumulating, right? That's fantastic. They are not selling coins now, which positively affects the situation in the market. Okay, cool. So boom, whales accumulating, boom. That's a good thing, right? Scroll down. Spot ETF approval. Need I even say more? It's got to be a good thing, right? It's going to stabilize markets. It's going to be a massive inflow of capital and liquidity into these markets. Boom. That's the third one.
Wait, hold up. Altcoin Corey dropped in a super chat, $2. Is it too late to be on the wheel?
Nah,
no, sir. It is never too late to be on the show on the wheel.
What's his name?
We are live.
What's his name?
And you can send a super chat.
What's his name?
Altcoin Corey.
Corey or just Y?
Just RY.
Altcoin Corey. How much was it? $2?
$2.
Fantastic. Name is twice on the wheel for tomorrow. Make sure that you're here, brother. All right. So spot ETF, I think that pretty much speaks for itself. We've been talking about it a lot. It's got to be a good thing in the markets with the amount of money that's going to pump in. Okay.
Hell yeah.
The fourth one is the fear and greed index, dude. So let's talk about that one for just a second. I think that the fear and greed index gets used. For those of you who don't know what the fear and greed index is, it's basically an index that shows from 0 to 100, 0 being extra freaking scared and negative and bearish on the markets, to 100 where people are being absolutely greedy. And it basically looks at selling versus buying, what's happening in the markets. And it, basically takes a calculation and says, hey, there's so much more of this going on versus this. So therefore it's either bullish or bearish. They use this, though, a lot, and we've seen this, Crusader. It's been a really good indicator in terms of overall, but I also saw it used last bull market, right, to the news, to the big players' advantage, to where
it's like,
play game.
We're only at 70 or 80. We still have room. That 100K is coming, baby. That 100K is coming. We still got room to the upside.
That's right. And then they use you as what we call exit liquidity. You get stuck holding the bag. And one of the things that we like to do here on Debate Crypto is educate you. And what Crusader and I have been talking about. It is how to like it's hot, but have a game plan. Like that's the whole thing. Your game plan is going to be different than ours. The next person from the next person, whatever. But have that plan in place and have an accountability partner. Have somebody that can say, hey, listen, this was your game plan, because I will tell you from a lot of experience, it is very easy to have a plan in place and talk yourself right the heck out of it because you've been hearing so much freaking news or so much information about how high it's going to go. Put a game plan together of what you need for yourself. Take those profits. Or if your game plan is just like, for me, for the most part, a large majority of my portfolio is like, hey, 20, 30, and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hodling a lot of my portfolio. I'm planning on having a large enough portfolio to be able to take loans against my assets at that point. But maybe some of you aren't in that type of a position. That's mine. I'm going to take profits this market. Crusader and I have talked about some things that we're going to do privately, and and what we plan on doing is holding each other accountable to
dumping all them shit coins.
Oh yeah, I'm not holding any more of those. Those are we learned our lesson the hard way, and then did well with some as well.
Dude,
but
lost so much money in the meme coin frenzy.
But
I'm looking forward to it again because it will come back.
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready this time,
baby. This time we're going to be veterans.
We are going to be veterans. Yeah, we got our butts handed to us a little bit here and there. Overall, we were very profitable, but could have been so much more. I remember when I told you. I remember when I told you
on the table, bro. 14 ETH.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I know. That's the big one that really.
Like 3 mutant apes right now with that.
I know, dude. That one really made me kind of.
Dude, that one keeps me up at night still. I wake up.
I
14 ETH.
still, you know, shout out to Ben Armstrong, you know, good friend of the channel. We love Ben, but I still remember telling you when it hit 100 and something million market cap. I said, bro, take a chunk off the table.
I didn't sell all of it, but I took profits. I took profits on that one. I didn't lose money on that one. I didn't lose money on that one. I took some profits. I got like 4 or 5 ETH of profit on it, and then I took out my initial, and then I could have made a lot more, but I took profits. But that 14 ETH one, bro, that one was a different ballgame.
But in that instance, you know, a lot of times with the crap coins, right? It's just they're exactly what they are, right? There's a reason they call them crap coins, right? Like they're just are. In that instance, that's not what it was. It was a black swan event in you know, in what he had going on, which ultimately made things kind of go absolutely just wow, you know what I mean? But they're still continuing to build and do some great things. So I'm excited to see what happens with some of the projects, some of the tokens. One of those is Bencoin. I think it's going to succeed. It's just going to take some time to get back. Crypto Gamer, $1.99 says, when do you guys think ETH will start running? So Crypto Gamer, because we said indefinitely today, super chats, we're going to put 2 more. David wants to get in. Okay. Hold on a second. Give me those 2 names real quick. So Crypto Gamer added another $2. I think he was on there already. Hold on a second. Was that Crypto Gamer? No, that's Crypto Gamer. He wasn't on here yesterday. So Crypto Gamer.
I thought he was.
No, Crypto Gambler did a bunch. So
Crypto Gambler. That's right.
Yep. Okay. And who else was it? David?
David, yep.
And
$10 for David.
What did David do?
10.
$10. Thank you guys for the super chats. Okay, we'll have you guys on the wheel tomorrow. But Crypto Gamer, we'll address this one first, and then we'll address yours, David, and then we'll crash out of here. When do you guys think ETH will start running?
Good question, dude. Honestly, I think it's been running pretty good. I mean,
it's been holding really well and then getting some movement for sure.
Yeah, dude, I think it's been doing pretty good. We saw it barely under $1,000 for a very brief period of time. It's all the way back up at 18, 19. It's basically halfway to its all-time high of 5,000, right? It was 4,000 something, almost 5,000.
40% of the way there. Yeah, it's 40% of the way there.
It's pretty high up. You know, in comparison to the other altcoins, how far they've got to go to even get halfway to their all-time highs. So I think it's doing pretty well. I mean,
that's a good point. And you know what, dude? Bitcoin is literally at half of its all-time high right now. So ETH is at 40% of its all-time high. Bitcoin is at effectively 50% of its all-time high. But then you look at the alts and they're like
so far away.
They're like 20x from their all-time highs or whatever. They're just light years away.
Yeah, I think we're good, man. I think ETH. You mean by running like it's gonna start pumping massively? We have to wait for the bull run, right? When we start seeing Bitcoin breaking all-time highs, that's when we're gonna see Ethereum running towards those all-time highs.
I think it's hard, Crypto Gamer, to put a
maybe with the ETF approval.
That's what
Bitcoin skyrockets.
That's what
everyone else is like, oh snap! I don't want to get left behind. I'm gonna buy the second cheapest one. I'm gonna go buy some ETH.
Well, that's what always. I mean, we always see it, right? Bitcoin takes off, and then ETH will follow, will trail behind. So putting a number or a time on when it's going to happen, it's not if it's going to happen, it's when it's going to happen. And I think the when it's going to happen is when we get the actual real deal pump from, I think it will be the spot Bitcoin ETF will be the next thing that we have coming up. I think that's when we're going to see the real pumps. How high do you think ETH's going to go? And then we'll jump into David's question. How high do you think it's going to go this bull market?
I think if it doesn't hit 10K, I'll be disappointed in Ethereum.
Okay.
I'd like to 2x from its all-time high.
I'd like to see obviously I'd like to see it go as high as freaking humanly possible.
20K, baby.
Love to see that. Oh boy, I'd love to see that. But I'm thinking, and again, I've been more and more bearish on, not bearish, because it's definitely not that, just the overall movement of the overall markets. I hope I'm wrong, baby. But I'm saying like $8,500 is kind of where I'm thinking. Which would still be a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Terrible. No, but if it only hits 85,000,
85,000. If it hits that,
no. If it only hits 8,500,
old fashions on the beaches are
all my Ethereum, and I'm never buying it again.
Oh my!
I'm never buying it again.
So full of it. I am calling it. Clip that, somebody. He is lying.
If it doesn't crack 10K,
lying on the street right now.
Crack 10K, I'm selling all of my ETH. I'm never buying that piece of crap again.
Let me tell everybody, I know this man very well. He is full of crap right now, but I know we want to see it above 10K.
Needs
All
to
right.
be above 10K.
David said, let me see. 1 second. Oh, I almost pulled it up. Okay. Ohio Preppers Convention 2024. Hopefully not on Mother's Day. Let's go to Debate Crypto. Trading Wars Market Cipher. Goodbye, Gary Gensler. And goodbye, Gerber's Grewal. Is this a joke?
I don't know.
I missed
Gerber's S. Grewal.
Gerber S. Grewal.
Are we supposed to know who that is?
Maybe I'm just being dumb right now, but I'm not with the end. But at any event, yeah, I don't have an answer for you directly, but the game plan is when the market kicks back off and we keep things going. Baby. We've got the DCA fam isn't gone and done away with. We've still got plans and lots of fun stuff that we're planning on doing. So the answer is yes. I know the Discord has been kind of quiet, and it's literally just been nothing but the fact that the market conditions are just kind of wah, and we've had to focus on Trading Wars. We've had to focus on this game, for example. We've had to focus on just kind of making some changes with the channel.
David said Gerber S. Grua is SEC enemy.
I just don't. I probably should know who that is, but I don't know who. I don't know who that is, so I'll have to check that out. But thank you, David.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited for the DCA fam for the NFTs start coming back again.
Oh yeah,
regrowing the community, doing a lot of cool stuff. Maybe we do a little. Maybe we bless some of the DCA fam that's been along this whole ride with the show a little bit. You never know. I like that. Maybe some twists and turns are going out there.
There's always twists and turns when it comes to the DCA fam. So, all right, crypto fam, we love you guys. Remember, tomorrow is the last episode of season 1 on Trading Wars. If you haven't signed up, it's pinned in the chat. You guys can sign up, deposit your money. You can start trading on ZoomX. Listen, I know this will sound crazy, but I've looked at some of the numbers in the background. Somebody could put in even $20 today. I'm just letting you know, just giving you a heads up. If you were able to make a really successful single trade, you could still win that $1,000. I'm just throwing it out there because the numbers
up 100%, P&L 100%.
The numbers are not insane for who's going to win the $1,000. I'm just throwing it out there. So
it's close.
It's close. Yeah. So we're looking forward to giving away that $1,000. But tomorrow will be the final episode of that. We will be spinning the wheel. Everybody that put in super chats, your name will be on that wheel. So make sure that you are here for that tomorrow. Also, obviously, going to be a great show. And then we'll let you know when the first flip or hodl game is going to be. So make sure that you guys are here tomorrow, 2:45. I know a lot of people show up at 3. Just reminding people, hold on, let me back this up. It's supposed to be 2:45. However, my teammates or my people on my team, okay, Keeper is always militarily on time. Okay, if we're late, it's either your boy on screen over here,
me,
or it's either this guy right here, but usually it's a guest on the show, and so those are the technical difficulties. You can't put a remote control on everybody to get them on, on time. But it's supposed to start at 2:45. Maybe show up at 2:50. 2:55. Jump in the chat. We'll be there. We love you guys. Just remember, question everything.
Trust nothing.
And until next time, hodl
like it's hot.
We'll see you soon.